I think I'm gonna make one of my all-time favorites. Bacon pancakes. We're gonna be making bacon pancakes. Good afternoon, everybody. Bullet here. Today starts the 48-hour survival challenge in the driveway. That's right, guys. We're gonna camp out here in the driveway. We got the camper set up. 48 hours in the driveway. Point of the video is to just show you guys you can have some fun without leaving the house. We don't always have the time to make it out to the campground or to the dispersed camping sites. You know, life happens. So we're gonna have some fun. I think it always can be a good thing, popping a tent in the backyard, hanging out with your friends and family, doing it in the camper, you know. With that being said, let's get into it and let me show you how fun this can actually be. All right, babe, I'm all packed for my trip. You know where I'm going, right? In case you need to call the authorities or something if I don't come back.
I sure do.
All right, you know my route and everything like that. Got all the details. You know I got the satellite phone and all that kind of stuff.
Got it locked in my noggin.
All right, love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Tell you what, guys, that was a long trip. Let the fun begin. Shoo! It's a little stuffy in here. Let's get our luggage. Oh. I don't know if you guys have ever seen someone do a survival challenge with a suitcase, but we're here. First things first, let's get this camper opened up. Like I said, it's getting a little bit stuffy in here. So let's go ahead and do that. Well, it's already starting to feel a little bit better in here now that we got zipped up. But I want to show you guys absolute driveway camping necessities. I packed a bag, you know, long journey, all that. So let's see what we got in here. All right, these are my survival supplies. We got a hoodie. Very important. Snowball Fight Champion. That'll keep us extra warm in case we get a little cold. Obviously, I don't go anywhere without a good Hawaiian shirt just in case we're ready to party. Regular old t-shirt, extra. Pair of sweatpants in case I get cold. Made sure to bring my barbecue socks. Don't want cold toes in the middle of the night. Pair of underwear. Alright. Then I got my Hi-Fi Men headphones. Flashlight in case you have to get up and use the restroom in the middle of the night. You know, very dangerous out here. Unfamiliar territory. This side here, this is the most important part. For a driveway camping trip, if you're going to just live it up, because you're not going exploring, unless you're exploring your backyard. We got the laptop. We got the Omen 17, PlayStation 5. This is the Edge controller, I believe is what it's called. I want the paddles, mouse, phone charger, laptop charger. Oh, also, can't forget the Crocs comfort. So while I be sleeping, got my sleeping bag, some pillows. This is roughly a king-size bed. The bed over here where we got our luggage is a full-size bed. And this is a pop-up camper, as you guys can tell. This will fold out to be a bed. We got a pad here. That can also, I mean, you could sleep on that. It's not super uncomfortable. Dog bed. You might see those boys a little bit later. Obviously back to my bed. Got fans and little lights above each station. Exhaust fan in the center. Little kitchen deal here. We're going to be using this a little bit later. Got a little sink. Refrigerator down there. And propane furnace. And always make sure you got your carbon monoxide detector. Also a microwave in case we want to do some hot pockets. Well, it looks like we're starting to move into evening. Getting a little bit dark out. Just a little bit. It's not too late yet, but I forgot something very important. It's in this drawer. In that drawer, we have our off-grid internet. We got our Starlink. That's all it is. That's the Starlink Mini. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get this set up. That way we can enjoy ourselves some entertainment tonight while we're hanging out here in the camper. Just got the Starlink hooked up. They provide you with a big long wire, plenty of wire. We run it out right below the bunk there. I'll show you how I have it set up. It comes right out from under the bunk. Runs right over here. There's the little Starlink Mini. Laptop's all set up, ready to go. Let's see what the Starlink's giving us here. I can find my mouse. 140, 150, 160, 165 download, and looks about like 10 upload. And if any of you guys have used Starlinks before, you know we just hooked this up. It'll get a little bit better. Latency 15 milliseconds, and it's going to Washington, D.C. But the longer you have it out, the quicker it'll get to a certain extent. So that should be good. We should be all hooked up, ready to go. I'll tell you what, I am feeling a little hungry. Got some stuff set up. How about we get to cooking? I think I got a good one picked out for tonight. Let me know. I'm not going to give you too much detail. Let me know in the comments if you knew what I was going to cook before I told you. It's probably going to be kind of hard because I'm going to be vague, but it's okay. So I got a half loaf of Asiago cheese bread. Looks delicious, by the way. Avocado oil. This is dessert. We got some pudding, and I got vanilla wafers as well. It's kind of like an old person dessert, but I love it. Just our utensils here. So bread, olive oil. I'm going to get a skillet. We're going to use the propane grill. Bread, olive oil, peppers and onions, cheese, spicy mayo. You know what it is yet? I didn't tell you what the protein is. Protein is everyone's childhood favorite. It's going to be steakums. I don't have anything fancy for us tonight. And this is what's going to top it off. The Blackstone cheesesteak seasoning. That's right. We're going to make ourselves a cheesesteak. I mean, I am in Pennsylvania. So, get the grill ready to go. Get a skillet in here. And we'll get to cooking. I'm also going to have a beverage. I mean, I am camping. This is driveway camping. We're going to have some fun. So, let's get started. Ooh, she's getting toasty. Let's do this here because it's kind of toast on the inside like that. Let's do that. I actually did put my spare t-shirt on because I don't want to get any oil or anything on my really nice salmon colored fishing shirt. I'm sure you guys understand. Oh yeah, look at that. Go ahead and take that off. I'm gonna turn this off because that is getting very hot. And then we'll add a little bit more avocado oil. Throw our peppers and onions in there, cook those for a bit. Then we'll add our steak. Avocado oil. Also, nothing fancy here for the peppers and onions. Just pepper and onion blend. All right, those have been cooking a little bit. Let's go ahead and add some steak. 100% beef, all natural is what it says. I don't know how much I believe that. Maybe a third one? Not sure about that piece. It fell down inside the stove. A little bit of our cheesesteak seasoning. It's looking pretty good. I think it might be time to make our sandwich. Glad I put 3 packs, or, you know, whatever they're called. 3 slices. Can I do this with one hand without burning myself? Yes, I can. Put that there. All right. Let's get our bread up here. Oh, look at that. Spicy mayo on the top bun. We'll go ahead and spread that out some. Get our cheese out here. Don't have any provolone or cheese whiz, which is either one's preferred, but I do have some Sargento American cheese. That's what I had in the fridge, so that is what we're going with. One there. One right there. And then, like I said before, we're going to top it off. A little bit of jalapeno. All right, let's see how we did. Can't help myself. There's our camper cheesesteak. Everything easy and low budget. The nicest thing about it is that beautiful loaf of bread. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I haven't had much real food all day, so this is looking really good. If I'm gonna be honest, it didn't turn out too bad with just throwing some stuff together that I had in the house. Also have a Splash Rocket Freeze drink. These things are delicious. Tastes like rocket popsicles. That being said, I'm gonna dig in, enjoy some nice videos while I eat. I'll catch up with you guys in just a bit. Pretty cool. I've never seen this before, but these sidewalks are made of glass in them. First glance, I thought it was sea glass, but it's just regular glass. I feel like that's kind of sketchy. Not gonna lie. A piece of glass tops on there. Tell you what, I've been having a pretty good time this evening. Just hanging out in the camper. You know, imagining taking it out somewhere, but that's not on the cards right now. So we're just having fun. Also, I do have hair. I just cut it real short. Some people ask me if I'm bald, since I wear a hat all the time. But now it's time to relax before bed, watch a couple videos, and it's time for something a little bit special. What could be in there? Let's find out. Little Fred Flintstone? Oh! Yep. Time for a little beverage. Tonight, we got Miller High Life. All right, guys, that's the end of day one. Pretty fun day at the camper, getting everything set up, cooking, hanging out, watching some videos, just doing stuff I enjoy to do. That being said, though, I am pretty tired. Good night, everybody. I'll check back with you in the morning.
Morning, guys. Slept awesome. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I didn't get cold. I only got down to about 60 degrees. Rained off and on. That was really nice. Just a good night of sleep out here in the driveway. One of the best ones I've had, to be honest with you. But I guess it's time to get up and get some breakfast going.
Well, I'm not much of a coffee drinker. Please don't unsubscribe or unfollow. Just not much of a coffee guy. I am, however, a caffeine guy. So, first things first, before we get to breakfast, we gotta make ourselves a little drink. Water. A guarana powder. 1 scoop of this stuff. It's pretty high in caffeine. Get a little scooper. I do like myself a nice white Monster Energy, but those things get expensive, and one of these little tubs lasts a long time. So take a little scoop of guarana powder, put it in your water. That stuff doesn't taste good, so I add a sugar-free drink stick of whatever I want. This is a Dole Orange Pineapple. No artificial colors, any of that kind of stuff. Break that up a little bit. Put that in there. And then you give it one of these. Mix it up. If it was just a drink stick, you could use a spoon, but that guarana powder, you need to kind of mix it in there good. And then you just fill the rest of that up with water. Cheers. Good morning. Finally feeling like it's time for breakfast. I got my caffeine drink settling in this morning. I think I'm gonna make one of my all-time favorites. Bacon pancakes. We're gonna be making bacon pancakes. Got some bacon that I cooked yesterday before this long trip we took. I got 1 cup of, I think, Kodiak cakes, protein pancake mix, pure maple syrup, some butter. Let's get this thing fired up. Okay, we're gonna go down with a little bit of pancake batter. These pieces of bacon aren't very big, but that's okay. Go down with a little bit there. Didn't think about this. That's okay. We get some on the counter, I'll clean it up. We're gonna take our pieces of bacon, nestle those in there. Back over the top. Solid flip. I'm making bacon pancakes. I'm in the camper and I'm making bacon pancakes. Bacon pancakes. go, guys. There's our bacon pancakes. I had even a little bit of extra bacon left over, so put some maple syrup on there. Breakfast done. Easy peasy. Sorry if it's a little loud in here, everybody. Probably not too bad right now, but it did just start coming down on us. It's supposed to rain all day. We'll just see what kind of fun we can have in the driveway in the rain, I guess. But yeah, it's looking like a steady rain till about 4 o'clock this evening, so. But we got bacon pancakes. That's all that matters. Let's dig in. Just hanging out here with the boys, listening to our favorite podcast, Dogs Love Podcasts. They're just happy to be here hanging out. Weather in the storm. I mean, it's just raining. It's not storming too bad, but probably going to play some games a little bit. I just finished cleaning up after breakfast, made my bed, put my clothes back in my suitcase. I'm going to make sure they're ready to travel tomorrow morning. And you know, you guys understand. Where's Winston going? Oh, he sees that dog bed. Winston? Winston? You good boy? Yeah, you are. He might be a little bit cold. It's not super cold out here, but he gets the shivers. Rusty? You good boy? That's good boy. Good dogs. Rusty, he's our lab mix, and this is Winston. He's our Chihuahua mix. Both came from the Humane Society. Winston is 8 years old. And even though Rusty's pretty gray, that makes him look older than he is. He is 6. He's about to be 7 here in a few months. Good dogs, though. Finally decided to warm up. Found himself a nice blanket to curl up in. Well, it's about 3 o'clock day 2. And the rain finally stopped. So, me and the boys are just taking a walk in the wilderness of the backyard, hanging out for a bit. What's this one doing? What you doing, buddy? Just being dogs, you guys know. It's finally dinner time. Rained most of the day, but that's okay, because we're about to make a quick and easy dinner. The stuff I had in the fridge. Once again, we're sticking with that theme for this video. But anyway, we're going to make a fried ham and cheese sandwich. Very good. I really enjoy it. This is the bread we're going to use. Old time potato rolls. Now, if you're a fellow person from Pennsylvania, don't get mad at me for not using Martin's. I prefer Martin's. These were on sale. You may have noticed I have my Hawaiian shirt on. I think it's finally time to party. Last evening of the camping trip, and I also heard that the lovely Madam Bullet might be coming to visit me on this trip. So I wanted to make sure I look good for her. You guys understand. 3 slices of ham going in. Ham's fried. Time to build the sandwich. I'll show you how I like to do it. Bottom bun, go down with a piece of ham. On top of that piece of ham, I'm going to do some jalapeno. This hot diced jalapeno that we had on our sandwich last evening. Stuff's good. Alright. Another slice of ham. This is a triple decker here. Put Put that on there. Slice of American cheese. They did say it was a ham and cheese sandwich after all. Slice of cheese. Then our final third slice of ham goes on. And on this top bun, remember that spicy mayo from the steak and cheese? We almost got that everywhere. That'd have been a lot to clean up. A little bit of that spicy mayo. There's our fried ham and cheese sandwich. Not much, but hey, I had the stuff here at the house. This is an inexpensive little sandwich to make. And once again, I think maybe the best part of it is that potato roll. Potato roll. I'm hungry. Well, it's finally time to dig into this sandwich. It does look slightly sad, but I promise it's a really tasty sandwich. This isn't the first time I've made it. Tonight, Splash Blood Orange. That's going to be good. Little sparkling water beverage. Once again, I'm going to get into some videos. Enjoy this sandwich.
And the first thing that they did was get rid of crossover, and the next thing is reportedly going to be getting rid of skill-based matchmaking. Now,
Boys, I think I heard a visitor. Come on in. Is that Madam Bullet? Welcome in. What'd you do? You came down here to spend some time with me? What's in your bag? Wow. What's that? It looks like a pretty good looking book there. Wow. Predatory Natures. This is your pajamas?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of yarn. This is what Madam decides to bring for a driveway survival scenario.
And I have a surprise.
What do you got in here that's surprising? A lei? Did you know?
In case you ever need to have a party.
Did you know I was wearing my Hawaiian shirt?
I had a feeling.
It's about that time to start settling down before bed, hanging out, watching some videos. My favorite things to do in the evening. So you guys know what that means.
Tomorrow I just have a little paddle to this area where I want to look for a trail. I think one exists, but I have no idea where it is.
Another Miller High Life. How you doing back there, Madam? Doing good? Yeah. She's having fun reading her book. This thing's gonna try to overflow on me again.
So that was a big first day in the end. Over 30 kilometers. Got out of gas. We hit the hay and yep. Calm conditions still. It's gonna kick up soon. And we're gonna let it go. Just gonna cruise along the shoreline while I eat and looking for this trail.
Almost forgot to show you guys this. Friend of Madam's sent us some gorgeous looking brownies for dessert. I'm gonna try one of those quick. Pretty good. Nice and fat. Well guys, that's it for day 2. Nothing left to do besides get some rest and go to sleep. Had a good day today. Even though it rained, for most of the day we did make the best of it. Got to hang out with Madam Bullet and the dogs to finish off the day. Still thinking about those bacon pancakes from this morning, but with all that said, time for bed. Good night everybody. I'll see you in the morning. That's night number 2 done. Good morning, everybody. I slept pretty good. I look a little bit tired, but that's just because I just woke up. Did get a little bit cooler last night, and it was a little bit damp, but I still stayed warm. I got this lovely hand-me-down sleeping bag. Guess I should get up and get dressed and start packing for the journey ahead. Well, I'm all packed up. It was a good 2 days. I actually did have a lot of fun. It did rain the second day almost all day. It stopped at about 3 o'clock, and then it started raining again somewhere around 6 o'clock. So we did have a couple hours with no rain. But besides that, we were camping in the driveway, cooking, playing some games, hanging out with Matt and Bullet and the dogs, have a few beverages. It was a good time. I really enjoyed myself. But with that being said, nothing left for me to do besides go home. Until I see you guys again, remember to enjoy your own adventures. Bye.